So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
Rafinha.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Michael, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. Arsenal with the corner, there first. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Maicon. Over to the other side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Pepe gets it clear. Oh, what has happened here? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Nice looking ball. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Chance here to counter. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Rodri tries a measured ball. Mendes gets into some space. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, what a mistake! That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to play it through. That's a simple one for the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Cruyff. Gullit chasing after it. And he's on a charge. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nuno Mendes. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And this is Cruyff. Lahm is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Punched away. That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super! Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their third corner. Rafinha with the short one. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Nuno Mendes. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
2 minutes has been indicated.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
That was the first half.
Well, it's been a proper derby
Let's
so
hope the
far,
boys
no
can
doubt
turn
about
it up for
that.
the second.
Intense and utterly captivating. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nuno Mendes. Makaleli. Chouameni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Gullit. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe is herring after that one. Gullit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that's well spotted. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Passes short and chance! Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Gullit. Gullit being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rafinha is onto this. Pinches it off him. Oh, good-looking ball. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Lam. And here's Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they could break here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
8, Rafinha. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 23.
And he's following up! They've done it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Played into space. That's the keeper's ball. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Not the most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Just eases him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Krullit, and he's in on goal. Great chance! Pepe gets good distance on it. Out to the right. Crossing, he rises! So close to drawing level.
Ibrahimovic really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And it's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Buffon claims it without any fuss.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nuno Mendes. And it's been given away. Oh, cracking ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's got a side of goal. Nicely spread. Koundé tries to clear. Played out wide. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread. He's gone direct here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute
It's being shifted off it. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Look at the space here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals.
Hello,
one more
everybody,
time.
and welcome to
A day
today's
for
match.
parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Chouameni. Pepe, looking for a runner. Chouameni. And Rafinha. Lam. And Rafinha. Mateus. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And this is Hullet. Shot could be on. Mateus is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rummenigge. Rafinha out towards the flank. Lam. And he's been shifted off it. Look at the space here. Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. That's good vision. And nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mateus makes the interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lam, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's found a way through. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Referee has just said play on. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. Rummenigge pinches it off him. Cruyff powering forward here. Chouameni. Thuram calmly anticipates. And it's Mendes. Threads one in. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Oh, that's superb. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Chouameni. Rummenigge. And he's picked it up out wide. Lam, terrific header! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's forced to go back. Looks to the other side. Not the most convincing of passes. Mateus. No, again there's no way through. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Now what about a counter-attack? And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafinha. Played out to the right. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
He's in a good position here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the counter is on. That's good play. It's a promising position.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Can he get it through? Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
On the field, number 22.
Good work on the right flank here. Spread neatly. Ah, such a clever touch. Koundé spots it and intercepts.
Nesta, substitution in progress.
Gullit under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's got away. Bellingham. And it's Fernandes. Oh, that's nice. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's come to nothing.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's Bale! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There's the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. And here's Rafinha. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Mendes. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafinha. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's made its way to him.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rafinha taking charge of the dead ball. Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And the number on the board is 3. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids, Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Not the most accurate pass. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows.